This car is absolutely all over the shop. What on earth am I doing? Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2. We're here at Mini and MG and of course we are going to be doing up our MGF. Last time out we had our Mini, Racing Mini, lovely thing, very fast, great at cornering. Now we've got our MGF, we've just had a very easy race around Super Speedway. To be honest, we should probably do that for all of our normal races that we're going to be doing in these manufacturer events. But we're going to race and modify our MGF and quite frankly it looks We are going to go with the black one though, because that suits it the best, to be honest with you. It looks almost Castrol-y. It does have Castrol logos on it, and that is performed. Still over 300 grand to our name at least, but it is now time to go for the racing style MGF challenge race. Let's go. Grindelwald again. And we're going for reverse again. It often sends us round the reverse Grindelwald in these manufacturer events. Now, don't forget, as part of the modifications to the car last time, we changed the gearbox, the gear ratios. Well, not the... Okay, that was a bit over the top. We didn't change the gearbox or the ratios, sorry. We changed the clutch and the flywheel, so the car changes gear a lot faster than the AI in the normal races. It seems in the racing spec, though, they don't just lose the ability to drive. Good God. But they also change things like the clutch and flywheel, and their gear changes sound a lot quicker. Get away. Oh my God, these AI are awful around here. What are you doing? Have I done something... Where have you come from? Have I done something to sort of anger these AI? Get off. Oh, well, I paid the price for that. Or did I? Because we still lead the race. This is actually quite good fun to drive, to be honest. I've got the itchiest nose in the world right now. Ah, my face. He's bounced off the wall. Oh, you know when you've got... I can't. Oh, mate. Oh no, press the wrong button. I press right trigger to go forward because that's usually accelerate on a lot of games that I play. I say a lot of games that I play. Rocket League. Oh, God, that was close. I can hear him moving around all over behind us. Oversteer it into the chicane. Oh, that was nice. Hey, you know what? I'm enjoying this car. It's actually a good laugh. We've got a bit of a healthy advantage over the AI this time. We've actually got power, which is nice. Can hear him closing up though. Oh, just got away with that. This is great, this car. Really handles when you want it to. Sounds like they closed in a little bit through there, but I think we're going to be alright. Don't think we need to defend or anything. We just need to keep it as straight as possible because they weave around like mad behind us. And it's a win for the MGF. That was very straightforward. It was very close though, look at that, the whole field separated by 1.2 seconds. And that is another manufacturer ticked off the list. Alright then, the question now is what's next? Cannot remember what manufacturer it is, to be honest with you. The headset is killing my ears today, man. It's been hurting a lot recently, I'm not sure why. Other than that though, I'd always say that this is probably the best headset you can get for broadcasting and commentary and whatever else. It's the Audio-Technica BPHS1. It's not the comfiest thing over like an 8-hour broadcast because at the end of the day it's very solid. You can see the metal clamps in here. It's very tight on your head. But this microphone, when you put it through a decent audio mixer, it is just phenomenal. Anyway, away from me getting sentimental, please tell me Jaguar don't have an event. They do not. Wonder what their special is. Is it an XJ220? Yes. Oh, there's something else. Apparently that's a race car. It's not. And neither is that. Maybe they were going to make them and they just didn't. But the XJR15 is just awesome. Okay, so we move over to Opel, known as Vauxhall. Next up, look at that Vectra. Yes. What events do they have? Have they got just the one? It is the Tigra Cup. Not sure if I like that or not, especially after our previous encounter with the ice racing Tigra. It's the 1.6i Tigra that we'll be driving. Brockatgelb. Weidengrün. Zypressengrün. Ardenblau. I'm going to go Ardenblau. 104 horsepower, front wheel drive, 1.6 litre injection. The usual modifications at first. We'll go through all of the lightweighting stages first off, and then we will sort the flywheel out, and we will sort also the clutch. Lovely. One thing I must point out as well is the fact that this game, when you buy something for the car, it asks you whether you want to equip it now. I just think that's a very strange question, because why wouldn't you? Okay, Grand Valley East. This isn't such a bad circuit. I have got a bit of a soft spot for a Tigra, to be honest with you. I think the ice racing one made me hate them slightly, but I do have a soft spot for a Tigra. They race a lot of them in the Silhouette series that we have in the UK with things like the Mercedes SLKs. They're really good fun to watch those. I didn't think I'd enjoy them that much, but I commentated on them at Silverstone a while ago, and honestly, they were incredible. It's going well so far. We've had the usual early burst with the gear ratios. I keep saying ratios, we've not changed them. The clutch and the flywheel, at least, helping us out, get that acceleration without changing power, which is something that I think that's the only sort of modification. Oh, God. That's the only modification I think the AI matches you on when it comes to the normal races without racing modifying the car. Doesn't feel so potent up there though through third gear. It may be doing 76 mile an hour, but it didn't feel great. Oversteer through there is crazy, and then understeer through there is, well, horrible. Right, we're going to get mugged down the straight, we know that much. Won't stay in a straight line. Very equal actually. I thought that they were going to completely mug us in a straight line. That's nice. Nice and straight along there. Do not touch the steering at all, Chaz. Alright, fling it round here. And maybe not even fling it, just edge it round there. This is the bit where you need to slow down a little bit. Tidy. Nice. Don't hit the wall. Oh, that was close. You see that weird green thing then? Looked like there was a car driving around the circuit. It was only a few pixels that had gone wrong or something. Looked like there was a car driving around, going sort of left onto the full Grand Valley circuit. I'm not going mad, am I? Anyway, out of the final corner we go, and it's going to be a debut win for the Tigra. Nice job. Eventually. There we go. So now we need to racing modify it, which I imagine will just make it look like the ice racing version, the white and yellow one. Collect our prize money for taking the win. Only a couple of grand. It's hard watching the money gradually run down, you know. And it is time for a racing modification. Now, we didn't sort of preview this before we came into this, so let's see. Yeah. Oh, they're all going to look the same. That wing looks cool, though. It's not quite attached properly, but still. I know really what I want to do with this. We're saving a little bit of money on racing modification here, because normally it's between 82 to 85 grand. This one's 80. How much is a set of wheels? 2 grand. Let's go put some funky wheels on it. It's all for a bit of fun, innit? We know the exact wheels we want because they are white and yellow, and they are from Ray's Engineering. There they are, and oh yes, they look phenomenal. Done. Straight back to Opel. We still have 3 more manufacturers even after Opel here, but I don't think any of them have special events, so this might be the last one in North City. Anyway, it's time to see what circuit the game gives us. Let's roll. Honestly, though, it was worth waiting for Super Speedway earlier. High speed ring. Interesting. I was going to say it's worth waiting for Super Speedway for the normal races because it just made it look so easy in the MGF. It was really good. Right, remember, ours is the one with the white wheels. Just going to leave it in a straight line until we get to turn 1. Yeah, again, on another high-speed circuit, we just don't seem to have had a very good start. We're coming back at them, though, in the long run, which is nice. Oh, nice cut down the inside. Thank you. Concentrating. Trying not to hit that guy. And we're in the lead for now. Flat. Completely flat round there. That's really good. Don't hit the grass on the exit and boom. There we go. My ring light's flickering again. Stop it. You've got to be joking. Look at the waft. They've got some major waft. Wow, fast boys. Well, we know that if we get a good enough run round that final corner that they will not be ahead of us before the start-finish line. Maybe change down a little bit prematurely there. Oh, that was tidy. That was very tidy around that section. And fast as well. A bit wiggly on the exit, but we're fine. You can hear them just dragging up to the back of us. Flat again round here. Nice. Yeah, we're going to make it. All is good. And the Tigra wins. It is concerning, though, that every time we go into the racing modified race, we have less power, seemingly, than the opponents. I think we got away with that one, didn't we? Shut up. Okay, there she is, looking very tasty indeed. And that is another manufacturer done. Potentially, all of North City done as well. I'm really hoping now that there is not just one of those 3 manufacturers that could have a very expensive car waiting for us, because it's Lister, TVR, and I can't remember what the third one was. Let's go and find out, shall we? Lotus. Now, I imagine Lotus will have one. Lister do not have any, which is fine. I'm happy with that. Lotus is the next one over to the right. Of course they do. Let's have a look if TVR have one as well, just to be sure. Oh, they do. Do they have? Oh, it's for the Tuscans. And we don't have a Tuscan. We've got a flipping Griffith. Okay, suddenly it's just got a lot more expensive again. We've got 208 grand, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get away. We might be alright. As long as it doesn't ask us to race in a Esprit, we'll be fine. Oh, there's 2. There's the Elise Trophy, and then we've got the Elans as well. Oh, mate. So, looks like we're going to buy an Elise first. Look at the 135 and the 190. Look at the money. I don't know if we can afford to buy a cheap one, to be honest with you. I say a cheap one. I mean, none of them are cheap. I love the mustard yellow Elises. I think that looks great. What's the 190 like? I assume that's based on the horsepower they've got. Yeah. Similar car, innit? Well, it's going to cost us a lot of money, so we may as well go for the fast one, because there's going to be a bunch of them in there, and I'm imagining that there's probably going to be some motorsport Elises as well, which I've heard is one of the hardest cars to drive in the game. If you haven't seen the motorsport Elise, it's this thing. It looks absolutely bonkers, and I've heard it's very tough to drive. I think it looks great, though. We'll find out at some point, I imagine, how hard it is to drive. Time to do the usual mods again, so we'll speed up the footage, and we'll crack on. Okay, so that's that done with. Let's go and have our first race then in the Elise Trophy. Grand Valley East again. That's fine, can live with that. It seems there is only a very select amount of circuits though that it throws you in for when it comes to random circuits. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah, I like that. It's got his little eyeliner on. Whoa, that's a long gear ratio. Wow. 77 mile an hour in second gear. There's our teammate. Mate's doing nearly 110 in third. Wow, it's oversteery though. Whoa! What on earth was that? I mean, I probably know what it was, but still very scary. Mate, this thing has got a very long second and third gear, but my god, it's quick. Oh, it's oversteery though. On the brakes, it definitely wants to kill you, and then it understeers like mad. It's weird. Well, that's one lap completed, and we're leading the way, but I can't imagine it's for long because for some reason the AI just seems to have something in a straight line over us. Maybe not here though. It's a fast way to have an accident as well. It reminds me of that. Oh, what was it? Was it the Tommy Kyra ZZ3 or ZZS or something that we drove? Do you remember that weird little red thing? We had issues with that here at Grand Valley East as well. It just wants to kill you everywhere on the brakes. But when you get it right, it's so fast. This is that car all over again. Like, look at the oversteer here. Woo! As long as we get this corner right, we're okay. I'm going to brake very early. Nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. Love it. Just don't kill me in a straight line and we're fine. Good little Elise. Good Elise. Good mustard. Made that look quite easy, I think, but that was not. Definitely not easy. Okay, on to the racing modification. And I'm hoping they haven't skimped out on the racing modification here. I hope it doesn't just look like the Motorsport Elise. I hope it looks like a proper, decent race car. Let's have a look. Might just look like an Exige. Okay, so they're all going to have different liveries, which is quite cool, because that says Sport 190 on the front of it. And obviously you can get the 135 and other versions of it, so we'll have to see. I like the blue one. I think we're going to have to go with yellow, though. Yellow and blue. So we have the yellow car. No, I like the... I don't know. I think I like the white one. Yeah, sod it. So that takes us down to next to no money. We'll definitely not be able to complete Lotus on the money we've got. So it looks like the next episode is going to be another visit to the Japanese GT 500 Championship. Do let me know, though, in the comments. I'm going to record that next before this will go live, to be fair. If you don't want to see those run-throughs of the GT 500 Championship once we've used all of our cars for it, do let me know, because I don't want to be wasting my time recording all of that when I could just maybe run through it a couple of times and maybe just do a highlight or something. We are not racing at test course. No, no, no. But yeah, honestly, if you don't want to see the run-throughs of the GT 500 Championship, then just let me know. If there are enough people that don't want to see it, then I'll not bother recording them. I just wanted to show you that I was definitely going through it. You know, I mention Minecraft YouTubers a lot because off stream, you know, they'll just sort of spawn in a load of materials that they need rather than actually showing them, getting them themselves, and, you know, putting in the grind and the effort. And I wanted to show that grind and effort to get the money to fund these projects, basically, to have these manufacturer events sorted out. Anyway, we're going to go back into it and hope that we get a decent circuit. Yeah, Deep Forest, we'll do alright here. Although, come to think of it, the oversteer might be a bit of a pain here. I think through a lot of these manufacturer events as well, I've stated that, you know, some of the slower looking cars or the slower spec of some of the road cars that we've been up against. Wow. Like the 135 against the 190 that we've got here. The AI will just be doing them up to the same sort of power anyway, so we need to sort of balance out whether it's worth the modifications or not. Oh my Christ, this is, yeah. Oh, you just throw your release at me, mate. You do whatever. You can tell which ones are the 135s because they've, well, it's either that or the standard one. That's got a 135 badge on the front of it, actually. Oh! The standard Elises are those white ones there because they've just got Elise written on it. This car is absolutely all over the shop. What on earth am I doing? It's fast, though. It is very fast. It's also very sensitive to grass. Okay, so we've got some work to do and a car to get used to because this is a pig. I can see why somebody said that I think it was Tiago in the YouTube chat, or at least in the YouTube comments, said that it's the Motorsport Elise is the hardest car to drive. We're catching them, but part of me thinks that's just the natural sort of catch-up in Gran Turismo. I've been hung out to dry. As long as you get it hooked up and get on the power, it's actually alright. Has that got blue wheels on a red car? That's horrible. We need a good run through these final corners here and not to clip this grass on the inside because that's what killed us off last time. There's a bump there and you have to correct it very quickly. Here's the run to the flag. Oh, that's worked out well. Oh no, I don't want to hit him. I've messed up. Or have I? Have we done it? Have I just managed to make that work even though we had a hell of a slide? Have we done it? We have. Yes. Get in. Oh, wow. And that's the excitement of Gran Turismo. You never know what's going to happen. There's some 111S's in there as well, and a 135, so there's plenty of different versions. 0.7 of a second cover the field, and that is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next time round, it's going to be another run to the GT 500 Championship, and I'm super excited because we get to use our R34 Calsonic Skyline. Thanks again. See you in the next one.